Hello, everybody. It's about that time. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Thanks a bunch for stopping by. Hope everybody's safe and staying 6 feet away from everybody else, doing their social distancing, and COVID-19 is killing people, killing them dead. Stay safe, guys. Protect yourself, your family, your friends, your loved ones. This was sent to me by Mr. Walton, so thank you, sir, for sending the beers you sent. This is Knockout Irish Red, barrel aged from Bitter Sisters Brewing. These guys are out of Texas. This is a it's an 8.76% alcohol by volume, 22-ounce bottle. A feisty redhead that packs a punch. Well, most of them do, from what I've experienced in my lifetime. Says Addison, Texas here on there. So, very big bottle. I don't know, I don't see anything dated on the label. Maybe something stamped on the bottle somewhere. We'll look when we come back for the final chug. Not super critical on a barrel-aged Irish red ale of this magnitude, but I do like to see something as far as vintage or date or something. Over to Untapped, they have no IBUs, a traditional Irish red that also punched up ale with a perfect balance of bready, slightly toppy flavors of the malt mixed in the bitterness of traditional English hops, which are more subtle hops, your Saaz, Tettering, Goldings, your more subtle floral, earthy hops. A lot of those style of hops are used in a lot of lagers. English hops. Bitter Sisters uses authentic English caramel, dark crystal, and chocolate malts along with a good amount of two-row barley. So we don't have the IBUs, 8.7%. Final beer of the evening for me. I'm hoping this is going to be a very tasty beer. So let's find out. Let's get it opened up. And see, plain Jane silver cap on top. Let's go down the center on this and see what we get. Oh yeah, it looks nice. It looks very nice. Right at a finger of head on that pour. Very dark brown color here. A little bit of light through the glass there. Some red ribbiness through here. Good looking beer. It is a very, very good looking beer. I'm hoping I'm going to get some big barrel notes on this beer. But I can see light through the thin part of the glass here, guys. So let's find out what we got going on here. Hopefully this was one of Mr. Walton's favorites. He sent it to me, wanted me to try it. So thanks again, sir. I do appreciate it. To the nose we go. Well, on the nose, not a whole lot of barrel aging going on here, guys. Roasted malt, caramel, toffee, some black molasses. Does have a nice sweetness to the nose, but not a whole lot of barrel aging, whether it was bourbon, whiskey, whatever barrel. It doesn't say on the label. It just says barrel aged. More caramel and toffee on the nose than anything else. So let's find out. Let's dive in. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Mr. Walton. a little bit of the barrel notes on the taste. It's not off the chain. It's very mellow, very subtle, but it's there. I don't think they left it in the barrels very long, or didn't want it to have a big prominent aspect as far as barrel notes, whether it was bourbon, whiskey, or whatever barrel they put it in. It's very, very subtle, guys. Very smooth and very easy to drink for almost 9%, 8.76. Very tasty. But if I don't know what this beer costs. He did not tell me what he paid for this beer before he sent it to me, or any notes with it. It is a very smooth beer, and it is a very tasty beer. But if I'm buying a barrel-aged beer, no matter whether it was in bourbon or whiskey or rum or wine or whatever barrels they're putting it in, scotch, I would like to taste that prominently in the beer if I'm paying a premium price for that beer. But that may not be where they wanted this beer to be. They may not have wanted it for that aspect to be overpowering everything else. So I don't know. I'm not the brewer there. It is very smooth. It is very easy drinking. It is a well-made beer. It is a very, very tasty beer, guys. I just wish it had a little bit more prominent aspect from the barrel aging. It's there, but it's very, very subtle. And again, that may be where they want it. They may not want that overpowering everything else in the beer. So, let's sip on it, and we'll come back and find out where it ends up. Right now, pretty tasty. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sitting on it for a while now. Very tasty beer, guys. I would like to see a little bit more of the barrel notes, but I'm not getting it on this. That may be where they wanted it to be, that the barrel notes are not overpowering everything else in the beer. Very tasty beer, otherwise. If I don't know what this beer costs. Mr. Walton did not tell me what he paid for this beer. If I see barrel age written on the label, I'm expecting to taste and smell those notes pretty prominently, but that's just me though, guys. That may not be where they wanted it to be. So as far as that's concerned, it is a very nice Irish red ale. But me personally, I want to see those barrel notes a little more prominent, because I know this is not a cheap bottle of beer to buy, since it's had barrel age written all across the front label in big notes. So, and I want to smell and taste those notes a little more prominent than what I am smelling and tasting here, guys. So, but as far as an Irish red ale, it is very, very tasty. Final chug. Very smooth and easy drinking for the magnitude of this beer, which is an 8.76%, almost 9%. Very tasty, but I'm not giving the barrel notes like I was hoping it to be, and that leads me to think they didn't leave it in the barrel notes very long, or they wanted those notes not to overpower everything else in the beer. It's very smooth and very well made beer. But I'm not getting the barrel notes. I don't think I would actually buy this beer if I could get it here now that I've tasted it, because I'm not getting those big prominent barrel aging notes. But again, that's maybe where they wanted it to be. I am not the head brewer there. I do not know where they wanted it to be, but I want to taste that if I'm paying more money for a barrel aged beer and not getting those notes like I think I should be. So, it's an A beer, guys. A- beer. 90 for me on this one, guys. Over to Beer Advocate. Only 3 people have commented, so they don't have a score. over to Untapped. They have it at 4.01, which is in their B minus, their A minus scale also. So I agree with that. It's an A minus beer to me. I would like to taste more of the barrel aging notes to me, either the bourbon, whiskey, or whatever barrel they're putting it into, to pay a little bit premium price for a 22 ouncer, which is a big bottle. It is a tasty beer. It is very well made. Alcohol is very, very well hidden. A very pleasant beer. A very nice beer for the final beer of the evening for me, which it is. I enjoyed it. So once again, thanks to Mr. Walton for sending it to me. I do enjoy tasting beers I cannot get in my area that are sent to me. So again, guys, y'all be safe. COVID-19 is killing people all over the world. So stay safe, protect yourself, your loved ones, your family. Don't do anything they're telling you not to do. Don't go see your grandparents or your parents, especially if they have any kind of compromised immune system. You don't want to do that. You don't want to lose those people. So do what you got to do. Do what you got to do, guys. Pay attention to what the government is telling you. 6 feet away from everybody. Wear a mask if you think you need to. Do everything you need to do. If you need to go see your parents, grandparents from a distance through a glass door or patio door or whatever, stay safe out there, guys. I'm trying to do my part here, guys. So with that being said, if you've had this one from Bitter Sisters Brewing Company, this is their Knockout Irish Red barrel aged version. I don't know what barrels they used. To me, my personal opinion, they should have left it in the barrels a little longer, but that's just my opinion. So if you've had this, let me know what you think, guys. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.